I'm going to show you exactly how to make 3K a day on Instagram on Autopilot. And I'm gonna give you everything. I'm gonna give you the systems that I use to scale. I'm gonna give you the scripts that I use to convince people to buy from me. I'm gonna give you the automations that I leverage in order to 10x my actions, my output. I'm going to tell you also how to make them buy, how to make them beg you to want to buy from you, alright? So the key to get 3K days is having volume, having a lot of leverage and being consistent. And yes, this works even if you have less than 1,000 followers, because I'm going to show you the exact systems on how to do it. I mean, I myself on Instagram, I probably have like 20 followers because it's a new account and I'm pulling in insane leads, insane numbers, right? And this works especially well if you're a coach, if you're in SMMA, if you're a consultant, or you sell an info product, right? So let's dive right in. But why on earth should you listen to me? So I was hired multiple times by several businesses to scale e-commerces and physical businesses. And they were doing anywhere from 100K a year to 1 million and more per year. Also, I've been a media buyer for multiple agencies, and I've been a lead generation expert for multiple agencies. Way before SMMA was cool, way before everybody was doing it. In fact, I have 5 years of experience in the social media marketing space. And I know where the trends are going, I know where the attention is going, and I know the best systems to help you get where you want to get. The key to 3K days is being able to consistently generate attention, having eyeballs on you and your offer, right? You want to effortlessly generate a massive amount of targeted and interested attention on you and your offer. But how do we do this? How do we do this if we have a small audience? How do we do this if not a lot of people know us, right? How can we possibly do this? And we do this through volume and reaching out to qualified prospects. We generate volume through an outbound system, and I'm going to tell you exactly how to do this, all of this. And I'm going to also tell you how to find qualified, extremely qualified prospects that are willing to buy from you no matter what. And the key to sending a lot of volume is being able to send 250 to 500 and more DMs every single day, right? And before I tell you how you can send it consistently, 250 to 500 DMs a day, and how you can leverage people, automations, the mechanics on how to set up the accounts, I'm gonna do you a favor and show you the math behind it. Because so many people see free information like this one online and do not value it. I could easily sell this for a couple of thousands of dollars. This simple video, why? Because it's really powerful and I'm gonna show you the math behind it. Alright, with 250 DMs a day, if we send it every day for 6 days a week, we send 1,500 DMs, right? In a month, we send 6,000 DMs, and let's talk about the KPIs. Let's talk about the KPIs and what we can achieve if we respect KPIs. With a 10% reply rate, we have 600 replies. Imagine having 600 people that are actually interested in what you're selling. That's crazy. And out of those, 10% book a call. So we have 60 booked calls. And out of those, not everybody will show up. With 30% close rate, you have 14 closes, which is extremely great. And these KPIs are extremely achievable. So you can achieve them after a couple of tests. You will not, listen, if you expect to get a 10% reply rate and a 10% reply to booked call rate, then you are crazy. If you expect to have it immediately, like first try, you have to try a couple of times. And as I did, I receive now sometimes even 20% reply rates. Why? Because I tested, I know the data, right? And that's what you have to do. But with 14 closes, and if you have a 3K offer, you make 42K a month simply with this outbound system. That's why I tell you, so many people do not value free information, right? Do not value it. I just told you a system and I'm how to make 42K per month with one single acquisition system. And what if we want to send 500 DMs, a little bit more than 500 DMs a day? Then we will reach 3K days on Instagram, which means 90K monthly recurring revenue. That's nuts. With one single outreach system. That's nuts, right? But how do we do this? How do we set the system up so we can achieve these crazy, amazing results, right? Disgustingly good results. Well, we cannot send obviously 250 to 500 DMs from one account because we will get banned. We want to set up multiple accounts, anywhere from like 5 to 10 accounts, because we can send 50 to 60 DMs per single account. And before I tell you where to buy the accounts and how to find everything, a really good important thing is having a proper outreach script, right? Because once the people respond, you want to be able to convert that initial attention into a client, into a prospect willing to pay for you, right? And the key is having a proper script that is able to get the prospects to reply first. And secondly, you have have to be able to discover the goals, the wants and the needs and the pain points, because if you don't know this information, you cannot leverage it. You cannot leverage it into a sales call, because how on earth are you gonna solve the problems and help them reach their goals if you don't know what they are, right? It's impossible. So that's why it's important. And by the way, if you want to receive the script that I use to achieve this kind of results, simply go on Instagram and DM me. Send me a DM. Going back to the setup, you want to buy multiple aged accounts and you want to buy them from accountsmarket.com. This is the website, and as you can see, you have so many different types of aged accounts. It's important to buy aged accounts, otherwise you will get blocked. Because imagine Instagram receiving the information of a new account, and after one day you start sending 50 DMs every single day. It's really suspicious, and Instagram will block you for sure, 100%. So you want to buy old aged accounts, so they do have an history. You don't want to buy, of course, like accounts like this, like from 2024. You want to buy accounts like 2017, 2016, 2020. These are really good. And as you can see, they're really extremely cheap to set up, right? And so if you are going to buy 10 accounts, you're probably gonna spend anywhere between like $5 to $10. I mean, that's nothing. That's really nothing. Now, so you bought accounts, and now we can introduce leverage, right? We don't want to send manually all of these DMs, right? We don't want to be slaves of our own business. That's crazy, right? Doing the manual work, that's completely crazy. And I'm going to show you after how to use leverage and what the key to leverage is. But before that, I want to show you how to find extremely qualified prospects that are willing to buy from you and that have shown previously interest. But you can say, hey, Nick, I don't know how to do this because maybe I don't have a big audience. Well, I'm going to tell you exactly how. I'm going to tell you also how to do this if you have a social media marketing agency that's targeting local businesses, or you have a social media marketing agency or a coaching business that is targeting mainly people on Instagram. What you want to do is having a Google Map scraper. So if you have a social media marketing agency that's targeting local businesses, you can select the category of your niche, the location, and it will be able to extract the emails and the socials, and if you want, even the phone numbers here of the owners. That's some extremely valuable information. But what if you're SMMA that's targeting mainly people that are like natively on Instagram, or you are a coaching business? Then you want to directly use this method, the method of audience hacking. You want to scrape your competitor's audience so you have a list of leads that are really interested in something extremely similar, if not the literal same thing as your competitor. Because think about it, your competitors is offering something really similar to you. So if there are other people interested in your competitors, it means that they are potentially highly likely interested in yourself too, right? And you want to follow the engagement ladder, because we will take into consideration both the value and the engagement. The higher the engagement, the higher the value. And I see so many people only scraping followers, and they forget about likes and comments. Followers are extremely good target to have, but we also want to scrape the likes, because a like is more engagement than a simple follow, and a comment is the highest possible engagement level that you can have, meaning it's extremely valuable lead. So we want to add not only the follows to our scraping, but we also want to scrape the likes and the comments of our competitors, right? Now let's go and understand how to find leverage. We want to find and introduce leverage into our system, into our agency or coaching business through commission-based appointment setters. Commission-based appointment setters are the best. They understand the value that they bring. That they bring value only once they bring you a client, so you can pay them only by commission. And they understand that. And the way to find top-notch, top world-class appointment setters is through this website. It's onlinejobs.ph. It takes mainly people from the Philippines, and they have a culture of working online and being VAs, being appointment setter, being growth setter, however you want to call them. They have this culture and they understand you and they respect you. And they respect you because you are giving them a job. So imagine having a devout employee that understands your business, that's working only commission-based. That's absolutely crazy. And one appointment setter can send anywhere from 150 to 200 DMs every day, meaning you can hire 2 to 3 appointment setters if you want to reach like a volume of 500 DMs every single day, right? 500 to 600 DMs a day. But there is even one more step. We can introduce and increase even more the leverage that we have. And imagine if I told you that you can hire only one appointment setter and send more DMs and have higher quality leads with lower costs. That's crazy. How can we do this? For every task that you have, you can either eliminate it, delegate it, or automate it. We have delegated, but now we can start automating the task. We automate the task through smart automations that can send anywhere from 250 to 500 DMs, and this automation is absolutely crazy. Because you can decide how many DMs you can send per day, the time interval between each DM, and you can automatically switch the opener for two reasons. If you want to split test the best opener like I did in order to find the best openers that get the most replies, and also for Instagram not to understand that you are using bots, so it actually does not block you. And out of those 250 to 500 DMs, you will get approximately a 10% reply rate, meaning that the appointment setter will get 25 to 50 positive reply every single day. Imagine not only having this kind of replies, but having people working for you in order to convert that attention, that interest in people willing to go on a sales call with you. And that's so good because you will be able to get better leads because the appointment setter will be able to qualify the leads more and more. And now you can have lower cost. Why? Because you can offer a lower commission simply because they're getting so much volume that volume compensates for the lower commission. So not only you will have a lower cost, but also the appointment setter will earn more because they're getting so much volume. Appointment setters, if they're doing like outbound, maximum they get 20 positive replies every single day, but they're doing all the outreach. Now imagine telling an appointment setter that's used to this standard that they will be getting 25 to 50 leads every single day, and they don't even have to do the initial outreach. They simply have to convert the conversation from a simple lead into an actual prospect willing to buy. That's absolutely crazy. And if you want to receive more value just like this, go ahead and follow me, because it will show me that you are interested in this type of valuable videos. And also, if you want to receive the information to anything, the script, the softwares to scrape, what to post for a job in order to hire the best of the best appointment setters, go ahead and DM me on Instagram and I will give it to you for free. And as I just said, go ahead and follow, and see you on the next one.